Hi, I'm Matthew, Marketing Executive 123reg, and today I'm going to talk to you about how to create horizontal nav bars using CSS and avoiding using tables. Okay, so the first thing that you need to do within your HTML is create your div ID. Here I've called it nav, could be whatever you want to call it, navigation bar, navigation. And within that you create your unordered list, so open with the URL, and within that the lines, so here we've got home, blog and store, home, blog, store, and then obviously closure tags including the URL and the div. If we were to show that on the screen now, what we'd get is a bulleted list saying home, blog, store, but we don't want that. We want to make it horizontal, remove the bullet points and start adding some formatting such as colour and background. So how you do that is using your CSS file, and you want something that looks similar to this. So obviously tell CSS that you were referring to the nav, but we're actually referring to the nav line, not the URL or the area called nav. So within that, what we're going to tell your HTML file is that the nav line text decoration should be none, which then removes your bulleted points. Display inline, which then makes it horizontal. Then you've got your margin, your paddings, which obviously you can play around with your house content. Here I put 5 points, 1 point, but you can do whatever you want to play around until you find something that works for you. Text line, center, again if you want it left, if you want it right, that's up to you. Colour, here we're going for blue, which then changes your text colour. And then background colour, here we're going for green, which then obviously makes it green. So from your previous bulleted list, which you should go from that to something that looks a lot like that. Another thing they might want is that when someone hovers over one of the list text is for it to change colour. So what they want to do is create a new rule, so nav, line, and then a semicolon hover, so when someone hovers over it changes to something, and here we're going to have the background colour is red, so when someone hovers over it it'll change to red. These are really just the basics, the background. There's lots of stuff you can do and it's definitely worth looking into. I'll add this underneath the video blog for you to copy and paste and add some links for you to look into a lot more detail, but this should be a good start to get going. Thank you.